Miami. Let's start with a round of applause for Mo Levin and the amazing WAGMI team for putting on an amazing new show in Miami. Congrats, guys. Let's see. I'm here today to introduce the self-revolution, a new paradigm in decentralized identity, digital identity. We unlock the value of digital identity and yourself on blockchains. Imagine a world where we have a whole bunch of new innovations, but we've given up a lot of convenience and privacy in the process. Imagine the things that you have today that you didn't have yesterday. But what did we give up in that process? Every action you leave on a blockchain on the internet leaves an imprint, a digital fingerprint about yourself. And there are trade-offs when you balance that innovation with privacy and control. Let's take a quick step back. In 2013, we got to witness the collapse of Mt. Gox, the largest Bitcoin exchange of its time. And we realized the need for better and more resilient systems. Some of us had the crazy idea of what would happen if you tokenized the US dollar. And that crazy idea became Tether, the world's largest, most popular, and most powerful stablecoin out there. It answered a question: what happens when you digitize the US dollar? But it opened up a new question: what else can you digitize? What else can you tokenize? So at that point, we actually invented NFTs. And we realized in the process that every time we move a transaction, every time we make a transaction, we make an asset, we're giving up something about ourselves. The data is being exposed. Every time you go to a website, a cookie is tracking you and is being put into a centralized database. Things that are being tracked without your consent. And those things would create gigantic honeypots for hackers. This past year, 35 billion user records were exposed to hackers. The solution, of course, is to decentralize everything. And that's how we're going to preserve privacy on the blockchain. So we're at a new paradigm. Right now, Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, they're all at absolute peaks, and they're going higher and higher and higher. We have to open up a new paradigm to pioneer this change while addressing these privacy trade-offs. And we have the means of doing that. We ask the question, what is identity? It lies underneath every single one of our transactions. The answer is not an abstract concept. It's easy. Identity is you. You are a unique individual, and your uniqueness is what gives you value. Every time you move across a blockchain, across a website, across the internet, someone's making a claim about you. Your credit score is a claim from a credit agency. Your diploma is a claim by an educational institution. Your driver's license is a claim made by the DMV. These are all fragmented data points. Okay, they're not collected in a single place. You don't control them. They are scattered, they're unavailable, and they are unverified claims. What do? We bring in a blockchain. The internet was not built with an identity layer. Okay, but on blockchains, we have the value to control the value that we create. And we do that with private keys, with signatures. But imagine the kinds of things you can put into NFTs, the kind of data you can put on blockchains. You may not realize this, you are the ultimate NFT. It's you. You have the value. You are unique. And everything that you do creates that value. Imagine a world where that's comprised of a digital genome. Atoms of information, little data points about yourself, that clump together into molecules of verifiable claims. Imagine you have your exercise interest, your nutrition plan, your driver's license. All of these things can be secure and portable and opens up limitless possibilities once you own that digital genome yourself. As you can imagine, your bachelor's degree, your educational history can become a verifiable claim. Your driver's license, another verifiable claim. Your know your customer status. Are you an accredited investor? You can now verify all of these things and prove these credentials instantly with the same security and cryptography that blockchains provide. This becomes a real-world approach, trust-based, secure digital interactions with selective sharing on your terms. So we're defining a new ecosystem created up of two different kinds of players besides the users. We have requesters of information that want to know about you and might be willing to pay you for it, and attesters of information, those that will make claims along with you on your behalf to build out your digital genome. These guys come together, these groups come together in what we call atomic networks, ecosystems that enable real-time verification, sharing, and monetization for both them and for you of your digital identity and your claims. Take back your identity and earn what you create. Your identity should not make you a prisoner. It should be a passport to traveling across the internet and blockchains in a private manner where you take control of the value that you create and not let it be sold to other databases without your consent. You have the ability to reclaim that data for yourself. Today I'm introducing Self. a new paradigm in decentralized identity where you can unlock the power of your uniqueness. We're built on top of a protocol called the Multi-Dimensional Identity Protocol, or MDIP. It's an open source DID system compatible with all of the W3C standards out there, and we're opening up into a new app. 2 products from Self. Starts with the Self app, a non-custodial wallet that you manage your digital genome, your claims, your attestations, and yourself online. The second one is what we call Sign In With Yourself. Combined, it allows you to take advantage of this new network. I'll give you some examples. Every time you go online, or every time you join an exchange or a new wallet, they require you to go through our favorite process, Know Your Customer. This is a laborious process that costs them money and takes you time. Imagine if you had a molecule of KYC attached to your genome, encrypted, that you could only do once, and then you reveal one time every time you want to work with DeFi, or a new wallet, or a new exchange, or a new financial provider. This opens up, again, limitless possibilities. Frictionless DeFi participation, DAO organizations, voting rights. It makes your gaming online personas portable. Combined with signing with yourself, which is more than a single sign-on technology, it's self-sovereign identity. We're sort of hijacking the SSI acronym. It's so simple. You simply scan a QR code and approve visualization of your genome, and you're logged in. If you want to, you can share those credentials with the site. Otherwise, you're an anonymous entity, and there's no more passwords. You're simply online with your key. These things together create a new ecosystem opportunity for everyone in this room. Okay, your company can sit along as a requester or an attester on this new atomic network and leverage the value of the digital identity assets that you have with your users. Our very first 2 of several launch partners come live in about 1 month. The first one is Portal to Bitcoin. They're creating a new innovative cross-chain portability network, and they're bringing online a whole bunch of participants in a new kind of an airdrop called a node drop. Very similar to how participants mine in decentralized networks, participants get to mine and verify transactions, and they get rewarded for that just like miners do. But in order to be rewarded, those users can't be on the OFAC list. They have to be KYC'd. And so we've partnered with Netkey, one of the largest and best, in my opinion, KYC providers in the crypto space. They onboarded over 4 million users in El Salvador to the Chivo app. And these 2 combined allow you to create KYC molecules and have them consumed by another edge on the atomic network. Again, imagine your company as part of this atomic network. Endless partnership opportunities arise for all of us when you understand that you are co-creating value with your users, and the users should be rewarded for that excellence. You are at the center of your digital identity. Identity is you. Please leverage this and join us as part of the Self revolution. Come to selfid.com today and sign up. We've got a waiting list for our launch happening in the next month. If you're a tester, if you're a requester, if you're a developer, you want more information, we have different sign-up lists for you to be participating in. So it's an absolute pleasure to be with you all today. It's my honor to share what we've been working on for the past 3 years in Stealth, and I'm happy to work with all of you going forward. So it's an absolute pleasure, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you so much.